Welcome to the Bad Movie Night podcast, covering the worst movies you've never seen. We hope you enjoy listening to Bad Movie Night podcast.
Was that a new video, Chris?
What?
No? I don't remember the TV part at the beginning.
This is the intro of the podcast, and you're asking questions. I didn't even get to... Hey, everybody! Welcome back to the Bad Movie Night podcast. My name is Chris, and tonight we have checked out the 2018 horror comedy that is, I think 2018, Slaughterhouse Slumber Party. Slumber Party! Yeah!
That was Jack Black, right?
No.
I can hear it. All right, so we're back for AJ's birthday pick. This was a movie that AJ picked and that AJ
This is
chose
all his fault.
for the podcast to watch.
You stupid asshole.
Thank you.
AJ, how old are you now? How old are you?
I'm the big 4-0. I've made it to the
Oh
top.
my
boy.
God.
I know. I'm
Welcome
officially
to the
a
club,
senior.
my friend.
AJ, did you ever think when you were like 13 years old that you were going to be 40 on the shitty podcast in a basement one day?
Oh
no.
my God.
Chris, you
puts
get
it all
enough
in
existential
perspective.
crisis at 40. You don't have to make it worse.
Oh man. Yeah. No, I did not. Okay. So there we go.
How was your birthday? Did you do anything fun?
No, not really. But that's okay.
Yeah. Well, you're
all right.
40. There's no fun
Yeah,
anymore.
that's what happens
Yeah,
when
I
you're
like
old.
No fun.
Yeah.
There's no point.
Fun's when you get up and nothing hurts. Yeah.
I hear that.
All right. Well, happy birthday to you, AJ.
Thank you.
So you chose this movie. This was an AJ movie. AJ chose
It was.
this movie.
I picked something out of left field.
And this is a movie that
On a
AJ
whim.
chose for the podcast. That is the Slaughterhouse Slumber Party. We're going to get into that tonight. Lindsay, still not on the show. She's having some stuff going on.
Lindsay.
We hope to have her back at some point, probably early next year, maybe. We'll see.
She decided she didn't want to be a butterfly and is now cocooning again.
Fair enough. I
What's her
completely
final
understand.
form gonna be?
And she did. AJ chose this movie, and she did see that AJ chose this movie, and that this was AJ's movie of choice.
Never mind.
So I don't know. Maybe that had something to do with it. We'll figure that out. Hopefully by the end of the show. But I am excited to be back because. Well, I don't know. I was trying to come up with something. Couldn't really bring it home, but you know, we'll figure out something by the end of the
There's
show.
nothing to be excited about.
We do get to do.
May. You can be excited about that.
It is May, and April showers bring May flowers. And do you know what May brings?
Shitty movies.
Sadness.
Boobs.
Pilgrims.
Mayflowers bring pilgrims. Not just May.
Lily
Is that
told
a
me that
dad
joke
joke?
tonight, but Lily told me that joke today.
Sure.
So whatever. I thought it
And
was
the
pretty
kid.
good.
That is
It's good.
It's pretty good.
It's
Pretty
good.
good. Pretty good. Not bad.
It's good.
Not bad. Not bad. All right.
What's made of leather and sounds like a sneeze?
My assless chaps. I don't know.
A shoe!
A shoe. All right. We've hit the bottom of the barrel here.
We've hit the bottom. There's nothing
Very,
back.
very bottom of the barrel. All right. So at the end of this episode, we're going to spin a wheel and we'll see what happens. And AJ will not be choosing the movie next week because AJ
Never
chose the movie this week. This was AJ's choice. The movie tonight was AJ's movie of choice. But AJ, can you tell me what Slaughterhouse Slumber Party is about?
It's the annual slumber party. But someone new is here, possessed by evil.
I am an evil being from
I am a bad actor.
Will the
speak
girls
from
be
my
able to
vagina.
pillow fight their way out of trouble?
Pillow talk.
Or will they be forced to turn on each other in a classic game of truth or dare? find out in the 2020 horror comedy classic that is Slaughterhouse Slumber Party.
2020. I thought it was 2018.
I don't know what I just made
Arkansas
something up.
boobs.
I made
okay.
something up. AJ, just what? AJ, what the?
How many
Why did you-
years does AJ
What?
get for this?
What?
Oh, God,
no.
what is that with that nipple?
I put Trump Biden slumber party.
Oh God,
Is
That
Biden
is
his nipple?
horrible.
Horrifying.
That looks like what happens to her nipple at the end.
Yeah.
He's got 3. Did you see?
I don't know what that is. That's like if Trump and Biden had a kid who was old too, or something. And Neil Breen, look
Bob
at
Barker.
look at Neil Breen on that coffee cup or something.
For our audio listeners, we're looking at AI.
Oh,
generated
his
images.
feet. His feet, hand feet. The guy's got hand feet on the left.
Oh.
That's just what happens. Aaron, when you get old, AJ probably knows this now because he's old.
I'm older
Like
than AJ.
your hands and your feet turn into like other things. Like
No,
they
they
just
don't.
start. They get crooked.
You know what happens
and
to
they
your
start,
feet? They get stiff. That's about it.
I'll give you something stiff.
Oh
Whoa.
shit! Sounds like a
You don't need-
Slaughterhouse Slumber Party line.
All right. Well, that's enough of that. Enough fun, because we have to talk about a movie tonight. AJ chose this movie. This is a movie that AJ chose, and it's called Slaughterhouse Slumber Party. We're going to talk about that shortly. But
Who
first,
chose this one?
this was actually AJ's choice, in case you didn't know that. But first, we got to dive into Aaron's history hole and get a little context for this movie that AJ chose. So here we go.
Yep, that's right. Slumberhouse Slaughter Party or Slumber Party Slaughterhouse. What the fuck is this thing called again?
Slaughterhouse Slumber Party.
Slaughter
try.
Party
It's a tongue
Slumber
twister.
House.
Slaughter Party Slumberhouse. I forgot to search for anything about this. It was released
Wow!
August
Wow!
6th.
Shocker!
He
Shocker!
just finished watching the
2019.
movie 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know I did. I literally did. And, why is my freaking screen so bright? God damn it. Burning my goddamn retinas.
Just look up
400
Evil
episodes.
Dead, it'll be
400
okay.
episodes, and we can't even get.
Yeah, so this was had a Kickstarter, and it was also at the Nightmares Film Festival premiere in October 27th,
Lucky
2019.
them.
Yeah. Your August 2019 films are Fast and Furious Presents Hobbs and Shaw.
What is that?
It was a
Fast and
spin-off.
Furious.
What do they drive cars?
It was The Rock and Jason Statham.
I don't
Beating up
like
bad
either
guys.
of those guys.
You don't like Jason Statham?
Well, you don't like fun.
The
so
Rock
we
is
already
so good
know
in
that.
action movies.
All right, I don't like The Rock. He's annoying. Jason Statham's fine. He's annoying.
Chris, when you complain, it makes me think of the Peanut Butter Falcon.
The Peanut Butter Falcon is a good movie.
I never saw it. But I do
Is
think
there a Jelly Falcon?
that's
yes,
the sequel.
there's a
There's a
sequel, Peanut
Maltese
Butter and Jelly
Falcon, which is the original black and white classic.
Yeah,
There-
Falcon
speaking of
Crest.
classics, we have Dora and the Lost City of Gold.
That movie
Does that-
was fun.
Does it have The
Yeah.
Rock in it too?
Jacob liked that movie.
I don't think that
Okay,
was The Rock
fine.
in
You
it.
guys are making this
He's
really
just in
difficult.
every movie.
Maybe we should have some scary stories to tell in the dark.
That movie
Did not
sucked.
see that one.
Blinded by the light, revved up like a douche.
Another
That's all in the night.
Don't give this movie any ideas.
47 meters down, uncaged, which I don't think that was released in the United States because people don't know what meters are. Ready or Not,
Pretty true.
which was pretty great. I enjoyed that.
Rebecca's spaceship is getting ready to take off.
The
hear that?
remake of Jacob's Ladder. What is that?
I'm closer to the air conditioning. now.
Oh, so-
It's kicked on.
I can't have a refrigerator, but you can have an air conditioner. Is that what we're doing here, Chris?
I don't want to get into semantics with you, Aaron. I don't have time for this.
I'm surprised you even know what that word means.
I don't know.
All
I
right,
just
moving
say
along. Party Sloughs.
Slaughterhouse Slumber Party.
It's not that hard.
I even got it right, and I never get them right.
Jesus.
It had a budget of approximately $16,000, and it was directed and written by Dustin Mills. You may know
Yes.
him as the director of Ouija Blood Ritual. Also,
Yeah, okay. That's where I know him from. Thanks.
R.I.P. Rest in Pieces. A couple shorts. Most
Yeah.
recently, he's directed a film called Slice.
Okay.
He did Invalid.
I don't know what it's about. I'm going to say it's about a pizza delivery guy on a killing spree.
Bath Salt Zombies, man.
He did a movie called Invalid, which we watched, which was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
And he did a movie called Skinless that I watched and I covered on the channel a long time ago. That was actually
Invalid.
pretty fun, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some of the stuff's good.
Yeah.
How about Snuff It? Or her name was Torment. Kill That Bitch. Theater of the Deranged 2.
Field of Dreams 2? Is that what you said?
Kevin Costner's in there.
If you build it again,
If you build it, I will come. Theater of the Deranged 2.
Oh, Theater of the Deranged. Okay.
Yes.
Fair enough.
Trashtastic. Easter Casket, which we should watch for Easter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as AJ mentioned, Bath Salt Zombies. We have Heart Attack, Zombie A-Hole. Chris, you should make Zombie B-Hole, because that's what you're saying. And the Puppet Monster Massacre. Our stars in this film are people that really don't have a lot of credits to their names. We have people like Jason Crow as an angry skeleton, Kayla Elizabeth as Carol Ann. Don't know who that is. We have Ariel
That
Nicole
was the redhead.
Jarchow as Rocket Von Ribcage.
oh boy,
Yeah. Yep. I don't know who any of these people are.
Naked Girl number 3.
Naked Girl number 3.
Only
This was featured in the Cinema Snob Hellraiser 3 Hell on Earth, which was a, I don't know,
Is that a thing?
review of the movie or something. I don't really know. I don't care.
Featured in Bad Movie Night. May 1st.
It's
That's
featured
right.
in Bad
If you're
Movie. We
just
should start
gonna-
putting those credits in IMDb. We should start doing that.
Yeah, you can.
If you're just gonna, you got to start saying the stuff with confidence, because you're just rambling about, like, you're not even you're like.
Yeah.
But if you
Chris,
said it with
nonsense.
confidence, it would sound like you know what you're talking about.
No. You think I actually want to sound like I have confidence.
Okay,
I don't care to sound like I invested any energy into researching this thing.
it's fair enough.
Okay? I can't even pronounce the goddamn thing right. Slaughterhouse Party.
Slumberhouse Slaughter Party.
More importantly,
Slaughterhouse Slumber Party.
Great
more
job,
importantly,
sir.
This movie motivated me. It motivated me to ask ChatGPT for something.
Oh, thank God.
I asked it to create characters named after historic figures and a female anatomy for a horror slasher film, and it came up with these names: Cleopatra Clitoris,
Jesus Christ.
the confident and seductive leader of the group known for her intelligence and beauty. Oh man.
What are the other ones? What are these other ones?
Marilyn Memory.
That's pretty good,
The
actually.
bubbly and flirtatious party girl of the group, known for her voluptuous figure and outgoing personality. Joan Labia.
Oh my God, ChatGPT's such a pervert.
I know. The tough and no-nonsense tomboy of the group, known for her athleticism and strength. Frida Fallopian. She's the artistic and free-spirited one. We have Amelia Areola, the studious, focused member of the group, known for her intelligence and keen observation skills. You cannot forget Elizabeth Uterus, the prim and proper member of the group, known for her elegance and grace. Rosa Rectum, the fiery, passionate member of the group. Don't forget Ada Anus, Catherine Cervix, and Josephine Vulva. Mulva. Yeah, there we go.
Was Steve Penis in there as well, or something?
They're
Women
females.
only. Women only.
Oh, women only.
Women only, because women are amazing and we need to celebrate them. So speaking of ways to
Yes,
celebrate
that's quite the
them,
celebration.
This
Yes.
is definitely the way to do it.
Yeah, and that's what this movie definitely did.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
And you went
then,
on.
then I decided, let's have
Ooh.
AI generated movie cover for Suffrage Slaughter, A Night of Women's Rights.
Dude, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool, right?
It is. It's like
Yeah.
Mary Poppins. When
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
That's a great idea for a movie.
There's a bat holding a knife back there.
Yeah, I saw that too. This one's got a double, like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
AJ, that's a good idea for a movie.
Yeah.
Mary Poppins, but it's like a murderer. She's a murderer.
Mary popping off.
Yeah.
That's right. Had the rights expired on Mary Poppins?
I don't know. Well, we can just parody it. It won't be
That's
exactly.
true.
Yeah.
And
That'd be
then
funny.
this one, I thought this was kind of cool too.
Dude, that one's pretty
Dude,
cool.
that's
yeah,
cool.
That's a nice 70s style.
Dude,
And women's rights to kill.
that's awesome.
Non-specubed.
Suffrage slaughter, a woman's right to kill. Women's rights to kill. That's a great idea, Aaron.
It's supposed to be a night of women's rights to kill. But yeah.
Okay.
Dude, you need to write these movies. These are
I'm
good
not
ideas.
Dude, I can't even pronounce shit.
No, you're good. You can definitely.
These are great ideas. Yeah.
So that's all I got. A lot of, courtesy of AI generated content.
That's fun.
But
Cubed.
don't give up on Joan Labia or Marilyn Memory.
Great job, Aaron. That was fantastic. On a scale of awful to terrible, it's somewhere in the middle. Okay, you nailed it.
Yes.
You fucking
Moving
nailed
on
it.
up,
Raise
Chris.
the bar a little.
Raising the bar.
All right, but now, guys, we have a lot to talk about. We have a movie to talk about, a movie that AJ picked out. This is a movie that AJ chose for the podcast because it was his birthday, and AJ got to choose the movie, and that's what we're going to talk about now. So we're going to move on. And now, apparently, I had to do new bumpers, which I didn't yet, because now we're getting copyright claimed for my parody bumpers that I got made.
What?
Oh,
How's that
Jesus.
possible?
Every
It's
video
original.
is copyright claimed now, so I don't know. Here we go. Moving on.
For only $2 a month.
Hey everyone, this is Chris, and just reminding you in the still of tonight to go to patreon.com/badmovienightshow and sign up. For $2 a month, you get access to the exclusive bonus podcast pre-show, as well as other bonuses. That's patreon.com/badmovienightshow. All right, so we're talking about Slaughterhouse Slumber Party, a movie that if you could choose any movie you wanted for your birthday, AJ chose this movie. So this is AJ's pick. So AJ, why don't you tell us, one, why you chose this movie, and then what you thought of it?
Yeah, I thought I would throw a curveball and make everyone suffer a little bit because, you killed my airplane wheel, killed my religious wheel, frankly. And I thought, well, let's watch something completely out of left field. We had seen this trailer a couple times before on Bad Movie Night and on the show, and it looked pretty over the top and zany and wild and funny. And we've also seen Dustin Mills movies in the past, and they're actually pretty good. So I thought, well, let's try this. We'll watch one of his comedies, and this is what we got. Not quite what I expected, but still pretty over the top and out there. And probably too far out there for this show, as Chris has complained numerous times.
I don't believe I complained once.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Give him time. We're just starting the show.
I don't believe a single.
All said and done, it was still a pretty...
Whoa. Sorry. Continue.
Oh my God, you scared me. All said and done, it was still a pretty entertaining video. Obviously the exploitation of the nudity is way, way, way too far beyond what we probably would expect for something like this. But I did enjoy a lot of the special effects, which were way, way too good for something like this, which was kind of shocking to me. And there were some times where some of the dialogue I thought was actually pretty funny and witty. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. It was okay. It was okay.
Big fan. Aaron.
Well, this movie really puts hair on your asshole, Chris. I want to share a clip from this film that I think pretty much sums up how I feel about it.
I don't think you can, right?
I can,
Yeah, wait.
and I will. I will. You ready?
Ready.
Whoa, wait a second. What? Are you guys kidding me? No one, and I mean no one, told me we was getting naked! Once a year, all of us girls get together.
I don't even think we could show that.
What happened to you, Aaron? You turtling?
Huh?
Mr. McConnell?
We're getting naked!
He's getting naked, literally. On this
All right. Take it off, big boy.
gotta rip it off.
Oh, yeah. Anyways,
Oh.
so what, did you like it? Or
It's completely ridiculous. Spiv, when I talked to Spiv today at lunch about it, he was like, "Do you remember that movie It was really stupid with that lady who talked like this. I was like,
Oh,
Blood
yeah,
Fart
yeah,
Lake.
Blood
And he's
Fart
like,
Lake.
It's like that. And I was like, oh, fuck. And he pretty much nailed it with that. It's very similar to that.
How dare
It's meant
you.
to be stupid. There's some fun special effects here and there. But overall, I don't know why we watched this movie other than AJ made us do it. And not a whole lot happens until
why.
about half an hour to an hour into it. So, yeah. It really put hair on my asshole, though.
Rebecca.
I wrote one note down, and it says, "I hate this." That's the only thing on my paper.
That's it.
And that's all. It was just
Not one thing.
no.
one, huh?
It was. I couldn't.
Fair enough. I think that's a reasonable response. Spiv.
Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those movies that knows it's bad and kind of leans into it. And those just don't hit for me. I'd rather it be bad on accident. Or like they're trying really hard to make a good movie and it turns out bad. These ones are just bad. And the humor fell flat for me. The nudity was just, I don't know. It was just so much. And it didn't really do anything. Like, it wasn't used for humor or for titillation or anything.
Oh,
It was just there. That's the
No.
correct word to use, guys.
No. Yeah, no,
And
it
the
wasn't
plot
sexy,
points,
yeah.
the plots was just like an Evil Dead ripoff. But, I don't know. It didn't do anything for me.
You didn't like the pooping over demons or the vomiting while being peed on thing?
I mean, if maybe, like, I'm 42 now, so maybe like 30 years ago that would have been funny.
I thought you were a scat man, Spiv.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
AJ and Ian always say that Chris. Anytime Chris jokes around or makes whatever Chris's jokes are, they're always just fart and dick jokes. But I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's true.
this is fart and dick jokes, and
Exactly.
this is
That's
not
why
my
it's perfect
humor.
for you.
This is not the kind of humor that I make. I
You're
don't.
born into this.
Do you guys? Is this what you guys think that my humor is like?
Chris, I got a movie idea.
Completely.
Really?
A movie idea. Charles LeRay says Pillow Party Massacre. We should make it about the My Pillow guy.
That's pretty funny, actually.
Yeah.
That is pretty funny.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
So I don't think this is what my humor's like, but whatever. I have notes for this movie because it was that fucking terrible. There's a lot of like effort put into this thing, and a lot of questionable effort to me. There's so much CGI, and the CGI is actually kind of fun, but it makes no sense to me. This whole movie is a throwback to like all those Slumber Party movies, Evil Dead though as well, Slumber Party Massacre or whatever. And it's supposed to be this 80s homage thing, right?
Is it, though?
And then, well, it's got the synth
Like
music. It's
loosely
got all the
related.
color. It's got the storyline, but way more like perverted than, or way more nudity. Still, the perversion maybe is even less. It's because the nudity isn't played for titillation, like Spiv said. It's not sexy ever. It's just like naked people. I don't get it. And so then why is there so much CGI? Why isn't there fun practical effects? Wouldn't that be the appropriate thing for this kind of movie?
There was some.
There was very few.
There was a
But they were
bucket of
there.
salt.
They existed.
There was,
that was
Spiv, they did have Morton's salt, which I did appreciate that.
It was real. It wasn't CG.
It was real. And they have this whole style of, I can't even show any goddamn clips of this thing because every other clip's naked people. It's fucking ridiculous.
It was like a fake documentary almost.
They had a mockumentary style, like The Office kind of thing going on. And
But why would anyone be filming at their slumber party? Like, why would that be a documentary?
it's never explained.
because
either.
it's going
Yeah.
on MTV. I don't know. Like,
Like, I think at times there's moments where there's jokes, and like if I explain them, there's one joke that was like she was a practitioner of black arts, and the one girl goes she was a rapper, and I was like, all right, that's kind of funny because it's so ridiculous, but it was a bad joke. But there's so many jokes like that which are kind of funny, but for whatever reason, the delivery or the editing or something, just nothing ever lands in this thing.
I think it's like the context that it's in. Like
Yeah.
nothing is enjoyable about it. So by the time like you process that joke was actually funny, it's gone and something
someone has
stupid
farted in
has
someone else's
happened
face.
and it's
I think it's like the tone that it sets. It's like disjointed in a way for me, where again it has like that 80s thing it's going for with the music and stuff, but it doesn't lend itself to the comedy of like the not dry, I don't know what that is, but the awkward humor of like deadpan delivery of something and cutting to somebody's reaction like The Office did. I don't know what it is, but there's something off in the recipe of this movie so that none of the humor actually lands, which is a shame because I feel like it was nonstop in this movie. Mm-hmm. And you compared it, Spiv, to Blood Fart Lake, but for me, Blood Fart Lake was way funnier than this.
Well, it has that zany horror-ness that you would get from like a Blood Fart Lake. That's kind of like completely over the top.
Yeah. Plot-wise, Blood Fart Lake, I think, was better.
Mm-hmm.
I think
they had more sets and scenes.
I think every way Blood Fart Lake was better.
I still hated that movie. But
we haven't seen the sequel, so I'm just telling you.
Well, you never saw the first one, so.
Yeah, AJ only saw the sequel.
Instead of like, here's another thing with this freaking movie. It's an hour and a half long.
Yeah.
And it takes
It's
way
20 minutes
too long for any of the interesting, like, Evil Dead stuff to make its appearance. And then before that, I didn't even understand the point because we weren't adding anything to a storyline. It was just...
It was character introductions, but
but
they're all just naked women, so...
Well, and they feel like toddlers, like vying for attention. Like little kids are like, pay attention to me, no, me. Like it's just constant of like, even if there was a joke to be funny, you can't, like others have said, you can't really even process it, and you already have some other asshole doing something stupid. So like, there's a time to let things breathe, and then there's a time to have intensity so it doesn't get boring. But this is somehow boring, even though it's just constant talking and constant stupid shit happening.
I wonder how long you think it took to make this movie.
I feel like a lot of those
I think it was made in a weekend.
Yeah, like those night. A lot of it's filmed at night when they're just talking. So I feel like they filmed all of that in like one night, and then filmed all this like more planned out kind of creature effect stuff another time.
The creature effects are I wish I could find some of them.
They're actually shockingly pretty good for something.
Shockingly pretty good.
The mask that they made for her was
pretty good too. Yeah.
There was some cool stuff. I was like, and there's a lot of it. Like someone literally took their time to do that. Like, and even that was kind of cool when they go into like the netherworld. They would hook up a fan and like blow the air. So there was thought put in coherently to like what they were filming. There was a plan. There
was thought into some of that stuff.
Some of those thoughts were not great.
and maybe like if the humor landed, then this thing would be highly entertaining because it is like 90% jokes for the most part. I didn't think like there's a lot of like, I don't know, it's kind of like a trauma movie. Yeah, it's like a trauma movie, which doesn't work for me either. But somehow, even maybe beyond that, I don't know. It's the nudity, the constant nudity, which I don't understand.
High level of nudity in this movie.
But what was the purpose? Because I didn't find any of it to be.
There was. It wasn't necessary at all. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not like set up so it's like it's sexy. It's just it's weird to me.
No, it's supposed to be like a women's lib thing almost. Like the women can just do whatever they want, and that means they can be naked if they want to. But is
that a thing women do?
Because no,
All right, way to kill all my dreams and fantasies, but whatever.
Sorry, Chris.
Nothing left to live for.
All right, I'm gonna go.
You've never had a naked pillow fight at a slumber party, Rebecca?
I have
You haven't lived,
never.
apparently.
I've had one with AJ and Mark, but that's it.
We definitely had our shirts on.
Nothing down below.
That's it. Winnie the Pooh.
Oh my god. Yeah, it was very excessive, to the point where it was just like too much. Like, and then the ripping of clothes off, just like that's way too far. You know, it's too much.
It's like it insofar as like you build tension in a movie or dramatic tension and stuff like that. There's no build up to anything. It's like immediate gratification. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, gratification.
Like you want to see naked ladies? Okay, bam. But it's like I don't know. I don't know. There's
It's
just
like the first scene.
Yeah,
It's the first scene of the movie.
And they're like, all right,
The fake movie trailer, yeah.
the fake movie trip.
Whoa.
Aaron, you're kidnapped.
Aaron
Basement
is murdering women.
The fake movie trailer was interesting because it's used. That movie is a movie they watch in the movie.
It
Like,
actually
there's a
looks
reason
kind of
for
cool
it.
though.
I was so confused.
It does
Why
look cool.
did she get naked to fight?
I don't know.
It's like, what?
I don't. It makes you feel. It doesn't feel like a softcore movie. Like when you watch a softcore movie, I don't.
Well, there was one sex scene, but it was
It was like comedic and
was
fast
comedic.
kind
It was
of
comedic,
thing,
yeah.
like. I feel like if you watch like a softcore porno movie, it's like okay, I feel whatever, nothing. But if I watch this, I feel like dirty. Like this is just gross
Yeah.
or something. It's skeevy,
Yeah.
I guess is the
Yeah.
word. I don't know. What did you think of the storyline, guys?
What was the story?
She should have.
Weirdo friend
The one-
dies.
the
It was
weirdo
hard to
friend
follow
is a
because I thought
witch.
she was a witch, but then she was a
is-
zombie, but then she was a ghost, and
She was
then
like the
she was
personification of
She was a
evil.
switch.
all of those things.
Yeah.
She was whatever the plot.
I actually
needed to
thought she was probably the best
Oh!
person.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I
Almost.
thought that character was the best actress in the movie who played like this serious, like flat character.
I mean, the best of the, worst.
Best, yeah, the best of what?
I enjoyed not her character, but the acting. I guess the humor delivery of the girl who was into butt stuff. I don't
The main
remember
girl?
what her character's name
Yeah.
was, but
Like the main girl?
Yeah.
I guess was she the main girl?
I don't know. I like the like
bartender one?
the Russian lady. I like
Yeah,
her.
the bartender.
Yes, the bartender. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. They were all like caricatures,
Yeah.
but like none of them were done well. Like
Made
the
sense,
redhead, what's her name, Chloe Ann or something like that. I feel like she started to do a southern accent and then just kind of decided to go with it, and it didn't work.
Did she?
Yeah, towards the
didn't-
end, she was like full on like Georgia. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that was your favorite your favorite actress?
No, none of them were my favorite.
All right, I was gonna add a image that
CGI
says "fuck
skeleton.
AJ" to the wheel, but
Oh,
do
wow.
not do that search and go to Google Images. Oh my god!
Whoa.
It's just pornography.
Wow. Naturally. Wow.
What'd you guys think of the music? The theme
I was
song.
shocked that someone took the time to write a theme song.
Yeah.
and that
Yeah.
it was rocking, actually. Like the,
But it was
Decently
just
produced.
the plot of the movie.
yeah, it was.
Thank you,
like he
Danny
was singing.
Fastpaws.
That animation at the beginning was pretty sweet, though. Like the 2D animation was like someone
Oh,
like
and
someone took time to do that. It looked really good. Yeah, it looked awesome.
Yeah, that part was great too.
It's cool.
It spoiled the movie, but
yeah, it's way better than
Right.
anything else in the movie.
The
That's the
special
problem.
effects were really good in this for what this movie was.
Special effects were definitely passable if the movie was more interesting. Which is like, why is
the
so
budget
much
didn't go to
else?
costumes, that's for sure.
Why is so much else shot so shittily? and like,
It was just
oh
done really
god, that was a
quickly.
bug.
What would
You
we
can-
say?
you can show
16
bug.
grand?
Butts are okay.
16
Yeah.
grand. That gets you a couple days. You know, like.
That's what we
and-
made
and
our movie
they have
for.
a house. Did
We
they
made
rent
our
the
movie
house?
for 16
They
grand.
had like a
AJ.
light on the
Yeah,
camera. and that
but
was their
we're
lighting.
methodical.
Are we?
This had a huge cast. If you're paying all those people to be in it every single day, you know, you're feeding all of them. You know, like
This
it-
was
Yeah,
a
they
lot
got
of
paid at
people.
least
It was a lot of
$100.
people.
It was a
Yeah.
lot of people, and they were paid. They should have got paid more if they were getting.
And I'm
naked,
sure a lot
too.
of the effects ate up most of the budget.
A lot of effects. There
Yeah,
is a
time
lot of
consuming.
scenes with effects, so that stuff isn't cheap. I'm sure. I can't believe you made us watch this. That's the real like. What the fuck? Like,
Well,
is
Wait until the next one. Wait till my next birthday, buddy.
AJ even allowed to talk about
Is this like a
any
3-year ban?
complain about any
3-year
movies
ban?
anymore?
3-year ban? Oh, yeah, sure. Ban away. Go for it.
All right, let me look at my notes. There was a scene near the beginning of the movie. I guess this is kind of explaining maybe the mantra behind this whole thing, where a woman is a big fan of this horror person who makes these low budget movies, and then it's explained, well, that person makes terrible low budget movies, but she goes on to explain that she loves them anyways because of that. In some way, she finds something endearing about them. And
Yeah.
so it was kind of like embracing knowing that this is a bad movie, but we like it anyways because we like these kind of things.
That's fine.
That's fine. I get it. But also, like, maybe don't try to make a bad movie then.
Yeah, I think that feels like a cop out then, right? Like, oh well, we're gonna make it a bad movie because we like bad movies,
Well,
but
I think
we're not.
it's like
but it's so confusing because then you do have decent special effects and you have, like you said, the good intro art and somebody worked on real
It's-
music for this, and so there was effort put in,
They tried very hard. but-
Yeah, well, also, I think it's
in
like,
some ways, yeah.
but like not on
There's
the writing
definitely-
side or.
there's definitely like an audience that there is an audience out there that finds this really funny and really likes it. Like this kind of horror comedy, even if it doesn't hit. Like
Which
your Blood
makes me
Fart Lakes and
worry
stuff.
about
That is an
society.
audience. Yeah.
It's
Well,
12-year-old boys.
Just go watch a trauma movie with a crowd. You'll understand.
The question I have for everybody, and we'll start with Chris, is Chris, do you have names for each of your nibbles and your private parts?
God, I
Because
went and asked ChatGPT for
This
that.
came up in the movie, and I wanted to know.
What were the names? I forget.
I definitely do not. It's
You don't.
It changes from day to day how I'm
What were the
feeling.
ladies in Salt and Pepper? I'm gonna call my left nipple like left eye, and
She's dead. R.I.P. Left eye.
What are the other ones?
TLC.
T-Buzz.
TLC,
Yeah,
T-Vaz.
this should have been a
Chili.
question.
Which
for your-
one's
for your
chili?
pod.
This one's Ricky Martin, and this one's
It's,
Billy
it was
Ray.
cold in the pool, all right? Ricky Martin.
See, but now you're going to think about it, right?
Iglesias.
He's always living La Vida Loca. That's because he's hard, and this one's always inny. One's out, and one is inny. I don't know what my nipples are broken.
Like your eyebrows.
Oh God, but it's opposite. Thanks, Rebecca. Like your eyebrows. Wow.
Like your face. Your stupid face. That was harsh.
That was pretty good.
There were
though.
some cool
I like
parts
it.
though with like the effects there. There's that sequence where the creature goes into her and she's doing both voices and flipping her head back and forth.
It was good. Yeah.
Like that was pretty cool and creative.
mean,
like,
like,
there were some moments.
That's not creative.
was
That's
the Evil
fucking
Dead
Evil Dead.
scene.
Yeah, it's
Evil
fucking
Dead,
Evil
yeah.
Dead.
But it's still fun.
It's fun, but it's not creative. It's been done.
It could be creative. It could be inspired.
That's not inspired. That's just doing what they already did.
Oh.
I mean, okay, sure. It's inspired. Sure. I'll let it go. Sure.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, like if you were doing a short or something and you wanted to be silly and have fun and pay homage to things you love.
Yeah, it's an
Fine.
homage. Yeah.
Yeah, but when you start a Kickstarter to raise money to make a film, and then you just do that, I don't get it. Like, why wouldn't you make it your own?
I don't know.
I want to
mean,
see the other films because you guys said like the other ones.
Well,
they
we're
used to go
writing
pretty
we're
well.
writing off like 70% of the movie, which is like this dialogue, which maybe works for someone. It just didn't work for me. And so like I do think there was effort because there is a lot of jokes. It's not like I don't feel like anything was really improv because the acting felt palpably bad. Like I could feel them reciting these lines instead of like it coming
There's
off
one
as
camera running around. So
there's one camera, but I mean, like, it didn't feel like people were naturally saying things. It felt like they had just read the script and were repeating the lines because the acting is terrible. So that's where I'm saying, like, somebody put some time into writing this thing. Not insofar as an original storyline in any way, but at least with the dialogue, which is a lot. So I don't know.
There's a lot of dialogue.
That's it. I got not
Did
much
you have
else
a favorite
to say about
joke?
this thing.
Did you
No.
have a
Yeah,
favorite
she
joke?
was a practitioner of the black arts. She was a rapper. Like, I was like, what?
I'm surprised it wasn't a fart
Oh my
joke with
God.
you.
I don't, dude. This is not. You watch Work Sucks. I wrote Work Sucks. This is not humor like this. Has a little bit, but not like this.
It's
All right,
silly.
All right. Sure.
It's silly, but it isn't. Yeah.
I don't think so.
What do you think of the
guys-
lighting?
It was terrible.
It was terrible the whole way.
Yeah.
Well, they wanted you to be able to see a lot. I mean, that
It
was.
was-
Well, they
it
did,
was-
like halfway through the movie, they switched over the gels.
It was flat and blown out because they just lit the room.
They just rolled with it. Yeah.
Just roll with
And
it.
what happened to the phones? They just put them in this box, and then all of a sudden they're gone.
They
or
melted.
something? They melted.
I don't know.
They don't even show them to us.
We might as well just say it takes place in the 1980s. You don't have to worry about that.
I don't understand
Oh,
how
thanks,
you.
man. Really appreciate that.
Oh, thank you. I don't even. I don't. I hope you sways you guys into skipping the wheel this week and enjoy something you all want to watch. Yeah.
Oh, Slaughterhouse Slumber Party
should
2.
be there.
Oh yeah.
Oh no! Wait, what did we choose? What was on the wheel we were talking about doing?
What was that one that we skipped
I think
because we couldn't,
We couldn't
find
find
it?
it.
Sean's movie. That's what we're doing.
Did
That
we ever
one.
find that? Was
Yeah,
it found?
Sean ripped it. He bought it
Yeah.
and ripped
Got
it.
it.
That's what we're
from
doing.
above.
Sean,
cool.
Sean, send me that movie, whatever it's called, and we'll
Send it to us.
like
Death from
tell me what it
Above.
was.
Death
Death from above. All
Oh,
right.
man.
So here's the thing, AJ, is that
What?
you make no sense to me
Yeah, why's that?
because you get all upset on the news and all this woke stuff, and you're always like woke, and you're like, you can't say this, you can't say that, Chris.
Oh
You
my
can't
God.
talk about little
Oh my
people and
God.
stuff like that. You can't
Where-
say
where
things.
are we going here?
But then you're like
Oh.
always picking the most misogynistic like exploitation movies of all time. It makes no fucking sense to me.
When? This is the first time I picked any of these for the show.
You, every time you come over or like with Mark, you're like, I got this movie, and it's just some pervert movie.
Oh my God. We
You
gotta
guys
cut all
watched that
this.
one
This
where
is
the
out of
woman
control.
was just grinding on the bedpost?
No,
the
Chris,
whole
it's okay
time?
because he's equal opportunity. He does it to everybody.
That's right. I didn't know this movie was gonna be so over the top. With
I
the
don't
movie.
even know if it's misogynistic. It's just it
I
just
mean,
doesn't.
we've seen other.
Dude, it's
other
99%
Dustin
women
Hoffman
characters. I don't think it's
movies, and they're not
misogynistic.
this-
No, but it's women
Yeah,
characters,
but I
but
feel
it's
like-
as a
But
man's
it's a
lens.
man writing it,
Exploitation.
producing it,
Exactly.
directing it.
Okay,
Exactly.
yeah, I guess. I just
Yeah, but that's also like 90%.
Like, you want to
of
be
it
in my
made.
movie? Okay, take all your clothes off.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
shitty. That's really shitty if that's the case.
I mean, it's definitely the case.
Is it, though?
It's definitely the case. Yeah.
I
There was
feel
no
like
naked men. Get
to
some
be-
naked men in this.
I don't know. It's one thing if you have like an opportunity to be in like a really cool movie, and they're like, well, you have to do this one scene where you're like, show some of your hairy anus or something. Yeah, okay, fine, whatever, cool. I get to do a cool movie. But this whole movie,
Whatever sells tickets, man.
right? Yeah,
want-
but
wait.
this whole movie is just
Wait.
like you're gonna walk around naked
Wait.
and be stupid.
Aaron, I want you to go. I want two things. One, I want you to describe your very dramatic movie where someone shows their hairy anus, and then I want you to ask
My death scene,
ChatGPT
all right?
to write that scene for us. Okay.
It's the outtake from Work Sucks where they show my butthole as I die.
where it's like it's like think of like True Detective season 1, but on
Yeah.
like episode 7,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Matthew McConaughey's like,
Yeah.
all right, but then he did this, and he turns around and he just spreads his butthole open
Yeah.
for you. Is that what you want? Like what?
It's like a Quado butthole situation.
Like what?
Spread the cheeks and like a Quado. comes
Like I
out.
don't even know how you get a hairy butthole in there, but okay, that's fair.
I was trying to make the male equivalent, right? You know.
I don't know what the male.
I think it would just be like
dick and
Don's
balls, and,
flopping
yeah,
around
balls
the
and
whole night.
ass.
Yeah.
I don't think we saw hairy asshole in this movie. There was no hole. Asshole.
We saw lots of hair, and we saw.
You
lots
saw
of
bush.
stuff.
Yeah, well, men, you can have a man bush. You want some man bush? We can throw that in there.
Glycerine.
Oh, I got that joke.
Oh, I walk my machine.
Yeah.
Machine Head.
So not a big fan. AJ, anything else you want to talk about with the Slaughterhouse Slumber Party?
No.
Okay.
Is it everything you thought it was going to be, or was it different than what you thought it was going to be?
It was a little different than I thought it was going to be.
Was it worth the $75 you paid to buy it?
No, it was not worth the money
Okay.
that we paid.
Aaron.
Yeah, this is not for me. I love women. I'm great with nudity, etc. As long as there's like a movie that goes with it. The story here is just stupid, and nothing really did anything for me. I would be curious to see the other films that you guys said were actually pretty decent. So I feel like there is some talent here between some of the artists, the special effects, the music, etc. I just think that's where all the effort went.
Those other two movies did have moments of exploitation too.
Like I said, I can live with that if there's like a story that goes with it.
Well, they had interesting stories. I don't even think. I know in Skinless there was just like nudity for no reason, but whatever. Rebecca, what did you think? Would you recommend this?
Yeah, that's a no.
That's a no. Okay. Spiff?
I'm not recommending it. It was different than I expected, though. I expected your kind of standard slasher, but naked people all the time movie. And it turned into a kind of comedy, naked people all the time. So, but no recommendation.
Yeah, it's definitely more Blood Fart Lake than it is any kind of Slumber Party Massacre kind of movie or anything like that. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Feel like
needed some sloths.
Wasted opportunity here. If you're gonna make an '80s throwback, then embrace the '80s style. It looks super digital. It's ugly. The effects are cool, but they don't fit that style for me, and it wasn't funny. And I needed a shower. I hit the showers after this one, boys.
Yeah, you
had
did.
to hit the showers.
To rinse yourself off.
To throw up on command.
Blah!
All right. Well, that's 5 thumbs down for Slaughterhouse Slumber Party. Lindsay did write in, and hold on, let me pull up. Hey guys, sorry I couldn't be there on the show. Slaughterhouse Slumber Party is movie of the year! ! This movie was fantastic. I can't believe that I'm missing this episode, but I love this movie so much. This is my favorite movie of all time, next to Miami Heist. Love, Lindsay.
Now we know it's fake.
Yeah.
I thought maybe AJ hacked your mailbox or something. Or something.
What do you mean it's fake?
Because it's Caribbean Heist.
Is that what it's called? Damn it.
Couldn't get the title right.
Whatever. Almost had you guys. All right, that's it. Let's move on and play a game. Here we go.
Game time, baby.
Your theories are the worst kind of complete, right? Your methods are sloppy and your conclusions are highly questionable. Shall we play?
So we are going to do some facts about good horror movies.
Okay.
So we're going to start in with Nosferatu. How many times does Count Orlok blink in Nosferatu?
Never.
Zero.
I'm going to say never, yeah.
It is 1 time
Wow.
in the 9 minutes that he's on screen.
Intense.
That's what AJ looks like at parties.
That's pretty accurate. That's pretty awkward.
Don't
in the
talk to me. Not blinking. Psycho was the first American film to feature what common household item? Was it a bed, toilet, shower, or refrigerator?
Shower.
Shower.
I think, right?
Yeah.
I guess shower.
It was a toilet.
Flush.
Wow.
Yes, because it was too gross, I guess,
know
too
that. Huh.
dirty to have in other movies.
If only the audience had seen this movie.
How many minutes into Jaws is the full shark finally shown?
Oh, minutes into Jaws.
72.
Full shark? It's like right at the end, right?
It's like
Yeah.
75 minutes. 80 minutes. I don't know. 85 minutes.
69.
64.
It is 81 minutes.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. It's because the shark looks so bad and functioned so poorly.
It's still a cool movie. I like that movie.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
In 2015, George Romero found how many additional minutes of Night of the Living Dead?
9 minutes.
15.
12.
20.
He found 9 minutes.
How do you know that, Aaron?
Just
Good.
in his basement. Didn't realize it was still around.
Never
But
saw
it
it.
includes a scene with
never
like
seen the
the
original?
most zombies.
The extra minutes. Sorry, Rebecca.
Wait, what did you say though? I missed
Yeah,
what you
can
said.
you,
Sorry.
Oh,
sorry, we
sorry.
cut you off. Sorry about that.
One of the scenes in the 9 minutes has the most zombies of the movie.
Wow, and that's
Yeah.
what I would
Yeah,
love to
that
see
was
the extra
never
9 minutes.
included.
That's cool.
What was Paranormal Activity's percent return on investment?
Like 1,300
13,000.
40,000.
or 13,000. Yeah.
It was 433,900% of the initial 15,000.
Yeah, but
So-
but
Okay.
15,000 to make this movie. What
Nah.
was the one we watched? 16,000?
16,000, yeah.
they spent 15,000, but then somebody spent another 250,000 or something.
Well, the special effects and stuff.
cutting and doing things.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Mm-hmm.
couldn't sell this thing originally or get anyone to watch it.
Still,
It's a great movie.
Yeah.
it's still a hell of a return on investment.
Yeah. What was Damien's name originally supposed to be in The Omen? Dalman, Dashio, Desmond, or Daxton?
Dash.
Definitely a Daxton if I've ever seen one.
Desmond.
It was originally supposed to be Dolman,
Yeah.
named after the screenwriter's friend's bratty kid.
Oh.
But then they thought
great.
that would be too many hurt feelings, so they changed it.
Especially the kid's an adult now, right?
The Blob was based on a true story from what town? New York City, Philadelphia, Miami, or Dallas?
Philadelphia.
Phoenixville?
Dallas.
Based on a true story? What true story? An
don't
alien
know.
blob?
Philly. So, 4 South Philadelphia police officers had a new explanation last night for what happens in those flying saucers people are always seeing. They dissolve. So they saw it crash, and when they went, there was a big purple blob there. But by the time other people came, it had disappeared and was completely gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only in Philly, folks.
It's always
you go.
blobby in Philadelphia.
Yep.
The crossover we didn't know we needed, but yes.
All right.
That was
fun.
cool.
Yeah, thank you, Rebecca.
Yep.
That was fun.
All right, let's move on to the feedback. Here we go.
Recent listener feedback, sir.
Make it so, number one.
Emails. You tiny little emails. You precious little emails. Where are you?
Last week we watched America 3000, a much, much better movie.
Say that now.
Mr. President. No, I like that movie.
President.
Oh, that's true.
I
You
like
did
that movie now. I like it now too.
Yeah,
man.
Chris, sure. What do you like?
Lindsay Washburn. After seeing AJ's pick, I've decided I'm not coming back.
That's
So
not
that's
real either,
where
folks.
she
That is
is.
not real.
No, that is real. I
is
saw her
totally
post that.
fair, yeah.
100%.
Sure.
Mike D. I just couldn't get into this movie. I found myself doing laundry and cleaning the house with it on in the background. Just found it boring.
Yep.
And when he comes over the hill wearing that gold suit with the boombox,
That part's pretty great. Yeah.
amazing. And finally, lots of feedback on this one. Apathy Box has alternate titles for us. Kind of going with AJ's doomer personality. America 2050. Or maybe Florida 2025. Yeah.
That's pretty good. Wait,
That
that's
does
it? I
That
thought
does it
there
for our
was
listener
more.
feedback on America 3000. There's a comment from Jenks here asking where his comment went. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know where it went. And then he didn't post what it was. And
Oh, weird.
And then we have the Sarah and Hannah podcast sent us a smiley.
Oh yeah, we got a bunch of comments on Billy Owens,
Really?
Oh no.
Oh, is there more Billy
Did
Elliot?
it pick up?
but I don't know.
Well, we
I
can
don't
go
know.
back here. Let's see.
Nah, we don't have to go back. It's fine. You never go
We're
back.
going
So
back.
now we're
We're
not
going
going back.
back.
We're not going back.
Never go back.
Well, send us the comments. Send us the... What'd you guys think of Slaughterhouse Slumber Party? Was it great? Did you like it? AJ picked that movie. This was AJ's pick.
Should we
let us know what you
AJ
think.
pick any more movies?
Should AJ be banned?
Oh, if you get rid of me, folks, you get rid of fun. Come on.
What have you picked that was been good?
The plane wheel.
Yeah, exactly. I think that
the
was
heck-
first of it.
The plane movie
Yeah, dude,
we
I picked
watched had 2
Despiser,
minutes
movie of the
plane.
fucking year. Movie of the year. I
Despiser
picked.
is so good.
I picked the
Despiser
movie of the
is
year.
so good.
He's still riding off that. That was like 3 years ago.
What's the movie that
Milk that, okay?
Death from Above? Is that what it's called?
Great movie.
Death from Above.
One man
No
stands
one
up.
can watch it because Sean had to buy it and rip it for us.
One man stands up to an ancient druid on a quest to rule the world. 1,000 years of darkness.
That does sound pretty
One
cool.
man stands up to an ancient druid on a... What? It's the same line. Repeated twice. What the frick? All right, let me pull up the trailer.
We watched it already, right? It was sweet.
We sort of did, but we'll do it again just as a refresher. How do I share? I don't know how to do this anymore. It's been so long. Shut up. All right, I got it. Pulling it up. Everybody, chill out. Death from Above.
You know, your crazy Uncle Leonard used to follow that druid spiritual stuff.
Kurt Angle, Tom Savini, and Sid Vicious
This does look pretty great.
Oh my God.
No, Robin Zadar.
And his chin.
Awful. He looks like a claymation
He does not look healthy
Yeah, he
there.
does.
He does.
This looks pretty great, though.
Looks
It
pretty
does look
awesome.
really amazing.
Oh man, it's what's his name from Poison, Brett Michaels.
I hope it's like Black Dog
Every
level.
rose has its thorn.
You hope it's like what?
Black Dog level is good. I saw a lot of truck
Oh my
action in
God,
there.
Black
Oh,
Dog
no.
was amazing.
Can't
It
top
doesn't,
Black
it doesn't fucking have Patrick
I think Black
Swayze.
Dog. That was
We
great.
used
Did
to
you?
all those movies.
Oh my god, we used to watch like real movies. What happened?
We were supposed to do that this year, you idiots.
I know, but it fucking AJ fucking ruined. AJ could have chose anything, and he fucking
I've been
chose
trying
chose
to
this
watch
shit.
Twilight
It's
forever.
May now.
Why
We're
didn't
in
you
May.
choose? Why didn't you choose Twilight?
Because that'd be
Why?
too easy. I'm not gonna be nice to you. Twilight, come on.
Even Maniac Cop was better than this.
Oh, Maniac Cop was great. What are you talking about? All three of those were badass. And then that one you watched without us too, like Hard
It was
Cop.
Maniac Cop 3. 'Cause you guys watched something different that week.
Now you watched some like perverted skyscraper movie or something, right?
Yeah. It was
Yeah, we
pretty
didn't watch that.
perverted.
Yeah, we didn't watch that.
I thought it was a Maniac
I'm
Cop
sure it'll
3.
come up on AJ's next wheel. The wheel of pervert. The pervert wheel.
Wheel of skyscraper movies.
Well,
That what I would do. All right. Well, this is a short episode, but that's okay. It's pretty much nothing left to talk about with Slaughterhouse Slumber Party.
Yeah.
But next week looks like a pretty fun time. Death from Above. That's what we're checking out. I think Sean posted it in the Slack, so get on that Patreon, get to Slack access.
Yeah, Access. That's the one.
And
Access.
I'm looking forward to this. And then that's it, guys. You know,
the show's done.
that's it.
Then we end it.
Then we end it. We go out above, as above. Aaron, you good?
I'm just waiting for this shit to end so I can practice the guitar.
Practice guitar.
Good.
Well, we don't want to hold that up, guys, so we better end this. Aaron's got a lot to do.
He's getting ready.
We'll just,
Get ready.
we'll
10
just
o'clock at
end
night,
with
he's
a
gonna
end
start.
with a.
Oh, God.
God.
Oh, that
That's
who?
End it
nightmare fuel
quickly.
Right there, folks.
Is that like an arm or like a hand coming out of there? What is that
Yeah.
thing?
It's so bad. You just
I
can't
think.
look at
I
it.
think because.
Can't not either though.
I think instead
I
of debating, we should make them like box each other or something to decide who.
Then we'll
becomes
just need
president.
2 new candidates.
Exactly.
Problem solved.
All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this week's episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go to the iTunes, leave a review. That helps out the show. You can join the Patreon, patreon.com/badmovienightshow. And then next week we're watching Death from Above from 2012. So we'll catch you here next time, guys. Goodbye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Bad Movie Night Podcast.
Bad